Hello my loves and welcome back to another reading. Tonight I'm being called. I just got this deck yesterday. I'm very excited about it. It was a Kickstarter last year and it's by Nadia, Ukrainian artist, and the art is just so wonderful. She pulls from a bunch of Ukrainian mythology and folklore from like the entirety of Ukraine, which is it's very good. It's very, very good. So yeah, I am going to start going. Okay, all right. Okay. So first of all, we got this card that was in addition to the deck. There are two extra cards. Chuheister? I don't know how to say that exactly. Sorry, I will learn though, actually. But I'm going to take out the book that came with it and see what it says, because again, the cards have, from the readings that I've done so far for myself, the cards have this different energy while still being that, you know, familiar tarot energy. It's very good. Okay. Deep in the forests of the Carpathian Mountains, where the ferns are shrouded in mist, lives Chuheister, the wild giant guardian of the mountains. He is the spirit of the woods, wild, joyous, and untamed, and his booming laughter echoes through the dense woods. The meaning at the top, just like this short little sentence here, is saying protection, balancing instinct with wisdom, living in harmony with nature, and acknowledging our feral side. And I'm going to say that this reading is absolutely for me, because I have been going through this thing, and I know for a fact that you have been as well. And if you haven't, then this isn't your reading. There has been this really deep rooting in of my highest self into this physical fleshy body. Okay, there has been this great recalibration to this wild and free and animal part of myself, and being in nature has been like a huge part of it. I've been doing yoga pretty consistently most nights, and going and sitting with the trees that are lining our property. Okay, I am sitting there and listening to the crickets and the sounds of August in the summertime here. I'm seeing and feeling the breeze, you know, move through the leaves of the willow trees, and hearing what is being told to me through that. 333. Hi, I'm Mia, by the way, and I'm a singer, and I have readings up on my website, but I also have a Patreon for extended readings, so both of the links are down below. Okay. It is this not being afraid of the night, not being afraid of our, again, that deepest, like, primal, very, like, root and sacral chakra energy of creation. That fire in the belly. Of meeting yourself wholly. Oh, holy as in whole, but also holy as in you are sacred. You are holy. Who it is that you have inhabiting you, which has always been in you. It's just been covered up with the trappings of, you know, human society and whatever cultures you grow up in. 444, as I said that. But under the light of the moon, always under the light of the moon, and at campfires I'm hearing with friends, there's this realness that always comes out. And we know this to be true. Just think about the last time you had a bonfire with somebody or with your friends and things like that. There's always realness, rawness that comes through among all the laughter. And there's usually often very deep conversations, maybe also emotions that come up, right? This is, hey, we're getting back in to being aligned with the fact that we are human, that we are these animals that live on this planet. Okay, the other card, oh, all right. It's the Ten of Cups, my love. It's the Ten of Cups. Oh, so with their postures, with their standing there just very secure in their bodies, in this scene, in front of their lovely little house, and with their headdresses, they are so fully embodied within their highest selves, are so fully embodied within the humanness of what they are, and they are going to be fecund together, is what I'm hearing. What a wonderful word. But abundant, whether that's babies or whether that's business or the love of each other or the creations that they make together. They could be crafters as well, right? Or artists. There's a sweetness and a gentleness and a just heartfulness. Everything that you could desire is here. Everything, and you know it. You know, you recognize what is here in your life now. You know how much life wants to, oh my goodness, wants to come in and fulfill all the things that you need. And this is through nature. This is through just living on this planet as being a living, breathing human being, this animal on this planet. The planet herself wants to provide. She wants everybody to have a cup to drink from. Nobody should go without. And you certainly shouldn't go without. I read something today. Okay, this is just kind of a random thing here. But with this emotional thing of the Ten of Cups, this love stuff, there was this video that popped up that was talking about how people who cry easily, hello, I'm one of them, you might be too, people who cry easily can work through their emotions more quickly and then get back to just like, what's that word when you say, you get back to normal. You get back to your baseline pretty quickly because you're allowing yourself to feel the things. Even if that's beauty I'm hearing, which also guilty. I cry at beautiful things all the time. I went out and did yoga tonight and I was sitting there afterwards, kind of in my meditative brain space and looking up at the willow trees and thinking about what is in my life right now and the beauty that I am sitting with right now in myself, but also nature around me, and I was getting misty about it. So, okay, interesting. All right, let's keep going. Okay. We have the Nine of Wands, the Moon, and the Knight of Wands. Okay. It's time to, so the Nine of Wands is always this like wounded warrior type of energy. Here, obviously, she's not wounded. But she has built up this barrier around her. She has protected herself. And I'm hearing you are protected. You are protected by who it is that you are in this life by your own will, by your own volition, by your own hand, and by your own words, and by your own spirit. You are protected in this life. And you are protected from your deities, your spirits, your angels, your ancestors, the land spirits around you who you have... Oh, interesting. Okay, yes, because these wands are growing. The land spirits you have created, you have allowed relationship to flourish with. There's a reason why I keep on talking about those willows in my backyard. So you are protected, all right? So that you can go out under the light of the moon and be naked. I am seeing this as like literally physically. More being naked under the moon. And like I am all for that because I am constantly going out and like a flash in the moon. But getting into that, again, this energy of that primal nighttime bonfire, but like with the moon, reconnecting to everything it is that we live with in these lives, everything it is that we innately have relationship to and with. Children know this before they're taught anything about how to ignore the world around them. Children know this. They know this every time they go outside to play. They know this every time they're out. They get to stay up late and be out for a bonfire and watch the moon travel across the sky and see the stars moving and perhaps even shooting stars. And if they're lucky, if you're in an area that doesn't have a lot of light pollution, you can see our galaxy, everything that we are in relationship with. We have this Knight of Wands here, and he is looking incredibly victorious. This is giving me a lot of Six of Wands energy, but this is bigger. This is ordained, I'm hearing. Very fascinating. This deck is really interesting to me, and I love this energy, and it's taking me a little bit to unfold the messages that are coming through here. We see, after the nakedness of the moon, we see him in his, basically regalia, this victorious costume of having gone out and been victorious, have gotten the thing that he has wanted, the thing that he has set his sights on to bring to himself. That was 1331, and now it's 1333. And I'm being called to that because while, yes, be naked and wild and free and animal in the way that you interact with nature, there is this, when you come back victorious, when you come back changed because of what you have done in nature. And this can be like within yourself, the nature of, you within yourself. When you come back, you're going to have to do this, with whatever means you can, but there is a way that you need to change the way that you are dressing. Your temple for your highest spirit, this victorious spirit. Because there is no playing at being lowly anymore, even though as this victorious energy, as this fully embodied and about to come back and be crowned king, you are still very connected with the land. This is giving me a bit of, like old, I mean, so many different mythologies where the king becomes the king in a representation of marrying the land, of knowing that he is shepherd. And don't take me saying he and king as a gendered thing. This is not gendered at all. This is energy, okay? And we have so many mythologies about kingship here. Marrying the land. And look at her crown of wheat. It's so funny. I was just talking to my partner about this sort of like sky gods coming in to marry, you know, the earth gods, and like joining that and becoming something that allows for so much growth, for so much development and sustainability, because each of them sustains the other. Okay. Okay. Here. All right. Okay. And do you know what cards I just got in asking my, like, sort of like, hey, is there going to be an extended reading? I got the Nine of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and the Empress. Okay. There is an extended reading. I would love to see you over there. If not, again, I have readings and we can dive into this energy specifically for you. But yeah, over on the Patreon is where the extended is going to be. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in the second part of this. Bye.